going on, Cancer? We're going to go ahead and jump straight into your bonus May 2023 reading here. And we're going to take a look and see if there's any additional messages or information that wants to come through. Any additional energies here. With this being a bonus, this is a timeless read as well. So whenever you're watching this. Okay, so let's take a look here. All right, first row is going to be in regards to your career, work, and your ambitions. All right. Interesting. I would say career looks pretty good for you right now, and your stability in your material world. A lot of you guys are starting to open up the toolbox in regards to newer ideas, newer things you want to explore. I feel like you're assessing your choices and your options here about how you can manifest more into your life. And I do feel with the King of Pentacles being here that you're going to be manifesting more. We just had Jupiter come into Taurus, right? And Jupiter is the planet of positivity, increase, good luck, good fortune, expansion, growth. And Taurus is prosperity, right? Enduring prosperity, which is why I feel the King of Pentacles is Taurus. So yeah, this looks really, really good. Let's keep going here. In the second row, we're going to take a look at your relationships. I feel like there's some little bit of caution that's needed here, Cancer, in regards to your relationship. I sense and notice that you feel it too. There's a lot of things here where you're just having to take things day by day, step by step. If you're in a relationship, it's about taking things step by step, not rushing the process. A lot of questions that you may have, a lot of things that need to reveal themselves, and it's going to take some time. That's why the Moon card is just telling you to just stay present in the moment. Don't let your mind slip into illusions of fear. So, yeah, definitely a new beginning. You can sense it and feel it. There's something new taking place in regards to your relationship and your relationships in general. If you're single, I would say here that you could have met somebody, and I feel like caution may be needed. Not that anything's really wrong. It's just more so you want to take your time and get to know somebody here. And for the ones that are single, I kind of get, you don't really know what's going on in your relationships. And when I take a look at this row in regards to the relationships, this is not just about love. This can be, this can apply to all areas of your relationships. So you may be having a hard time trusting people. There's something about trust here, right? It's like trust is earned, right? That's kind of what the message that I'm hearing here. We'll come back to this row because this Moon card is at the heart of the spread, and I feel like it has a lot to deal with the whole reading. And not only that, you're ruled by the Moon, Cancer. So very interesting. Let's take a look here at this last row. We're going to pull any additional messages here from your guides, from Spirit, the Divine, God, whatever you want to call it. Two of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and the Judgment. Yeah, there's a drastic turning point that's happening in your life. It feels good though, and it feels like things are on track here. And I'm hearing everything happens for a reason. So there could have been some delays in the past with like timing, but I get here that with the Judgment's all about reawakening, right? When our life takes on a newer meaning, when we become consciously aware of like, okay, it's time to change, it's time to evolve here. And I feel like your guides in the universe is saying like, don't be afraid to evolve. Don't be afraid to answer the new calling to life, to take the initiation here. Very interesting. All right, let's keep going. I'm going to pull your oracle cards here. You got this water element sensing. Well, you are ruled by the Moon, right? And you are a water sign. So it doesn't surprise me that that's coming out. Yeah, I would definitely trust your intuition. You're very in tune at this time, which is, the Moon card and the water element sensing. It has the same dynamic. It's the same contrast of energies. So I would definitely trust your intuition. Trust your gut feelings here. Your gut feeling is not wrong. I feel like you have very strong intuition. I feel like you also have experience, which has made you very wise, which is why I feel like your intuition is so important, because there's almost like an underlying knowingness about things, and I feel like it's important not to ignore that. You have the farther gate, bold step forward. Somebody else got this card in the last read. I can't remember who it was though. Let's see. You have this distance. It says journey ocean. And you have this protection. A lot of water coming through. A lot of water here. A lot of water. Let's take a look at this first row, though. Six of Swords, Seven of Cups, King of Pentacles. Like I said, in regards to your career and your ambitions, right now your mind is very open and eclectic to newer ideas. You're getting yourself out of a hole, I feel, as well. And I'm not saying like you fell too deep in the hole or anything like that. It's just more so you're realizing like it's time to evolve. It's time to start to look and search for newer opportunities with the Seven of Cups. Ones that are going to really help your either your business, your career, or just your stability in your financial life. Help it prosper here. So that's what I get that your focus is on. And I do feel like you will be quite prosperous here. I would say be open to many things, but at the end of the day, it's like you're going to have to be discerning here as well about what's going to be the best for you. Because I feel like if you try to take too much on, or if you just try to do too much, you may run the chance of like burnout, or you just may run the chance of just slipping into confusion about, choices here. But I like that King of Pentacles because that's my card of prosperity. So let's take a look at your relationships. Like I said, caution is needed in regards to your relationships. Knight of Pentacles, the Moon card, and the Fool card. And I don't really get that. It's not like something to be afraid of, right? But I kind of get here that something could be like a slippery slope, right? So, you know how like you walk on like ice? Like let's just say, never mind, that's a bad example. Anyways, let's move. Oh my God. What is wrong with me? Knight of Pentacles, the Moon card, and the Fool card. Take your time. There's no rush here. This is something very new I feel like you're filling out in regards to your relationships. Newer things are starting to happen here. And, when you got the Fool card and the Moon card, the Fool card could literally mean, don't be a fool, right? And the Moon card is like, don't fall under the spell or the illusion or get caught up in an illusion and, do something foolish. Which is why I feel like that Knight of Pentacles is here, is like to be practical, to have a practical intellect when it comes to your relationships. And realize that there's no rush here. Two of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and you got the Judgment card for this last row here. And like I said, Two of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles is like letting things settle. That's what I'm hearing here. Like allow your mind to settle and become balanced before making a decision. Because if you're too emotional making a decision, you may regret it. Or if you're just too logical about the decision and you're not really listening to your intuition, it's like, both can have their downward spirals, right? So I feel like it's wanting you to take your time with some sort of decision here. Things are, I feel like, on pause for a reason. So if there's some things in your life that feels like, it's stalling or it's on pause, it's because it's in divine timing at this time. And you'll know when the moment's right, but there's no need to rush a process. This is going to take a while here with the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is always a reminder that slow and steady wins the race, and what you're building is going to last. And things that are built to last usually take some time to build. Or things that are, you get what I'm saying. So, and with this protection card, I would say here as well, again, there's something about protecting your energy. This is not the fear monger or anything like that. It's just like the protection element. Like, let's just say, for instance, like you're developing a business or something new is starting in your life, and it's in its very vulnerable stages right now. It could be sabotage, or it could be, whatever. Things can influence it. And so that's why I feel like with this protection card, it's like important for you to nurture and protect what it is here in your life that needs that at this time. Because I feel like it's different for all of you. That's why I can't really come to a conclusion. But a lot of growth is going on, a lot of expansion. You do have this distance journey card, ocean, and Jupiter's came into Taurus. So Jupiter and Taurus is in your 11th house, and Jupiter loves the 11th house. Jupiter, it's like abundance in the 11th house with Jupiter in the 11th. So a lot of enjoyment. I feel like there's a lot of growth when it comes to, I feel like there's just a lot of like good luck and good fortune when it comes to just overall like like the things that you do for fun. It's kind of an interesting energy, like the things that you do for fun, or when it comes to like just enjoyment. That's what I'm hearing, just enjoyment. I think there's a lot of enjoyment. So you may be opening up to newer things here. And 11th house also rules services as well, and income, right? People forget that the 11th house rules income. So there's definitely increases there. You have the farther gate. It says bold step forward. Yeah, it's time to be bold here. Don't be afraid to take the initiative, right? Take chances. Calculated risk, calculated chances, but yeah. So let's clarify, Cancer. Very interesting. This middle row is really getting my attention. I'm so happy that we're done with the Scorpio eclipses. God. If any of y'all got Scorpio placements, shit. This last year and a half been, I tell you what. Anyways, 7 of Pentacles is here on the 6 of Swords. Let's see, 10 of Wands on the 7 of Cups, and you got the 5 of Wands here. Yeah, I feel like you could be overcoming adversity. You've been pushing it to the limit here. 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands, pushing it to the limit, not giving up on yourself. 7 of Pentacles, even though the progress was coming slow or things are moving slow, you still never gave up. And I think because of that, I think you're going to be reaping the rewards here. It's almost as if the universe, your effort never goes unseen, right? The universe sees it all. Whether you're putting an effort or whether you're not putting an effort, the universe knows, the universe sees it. So, anyways, Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, got the Magician on the Moon card here. And you have the 7 of Wands and the Fool card here. Yeah, you're really having to work with your intuition when it comes to your relationships, because the thing that I'm getting here is that there's something about trust here, and there's something about when it comes to your relationships, things that are going to take time to develop. So whatever's going on in your relationships right now, this is something that's going to take time to develop. Now, if you're single, I do feel like you could be meeting a person, or you've already met a person, and this is just like in the beginning stages, and it's just requiring, patience. Others of you, if you're already involved, or this is in other areas of your relationships, there's something here that is really want you to work with how you feel in a way with things. And it's important to, you don't have to rush anything. It's like you can go at your own pace here. I would stay away from manipulation as well. Moon card, the Magician, could be a very manipulative energy, because you have to think about it. The Moon card represents the unconscious, the subconscious, and the Magician is literally a magician. So manipulating your subconscious, unconscious, right? So I would be aware of manipulation. I think it's important for you to stand up for yourself, trust your instincts. And yeah, it's nothing to fear. It's just more so people are manipulative. Cancers are never manipulative, though. Let's see this last row, 4 swords, Knight of Swords, and the Tower here. Yeah, I mean, you have a decision I get here that is in regards to, it's like a big change I get with the Judgment. And I feel like you're accepting something here. And I feel like you're realizing, wow, this is going to be a big change. I'm going through big changes. Like Tupac said, you gotta start making changes. I love to go back to when we played as kids, but things changed. And that's the way it is. So yeah, the judgment, everything's in the divine timing. I feel like you're on the right. I feel like you're right where you're supposed to be. Cancers. So that's what I got for your bonus reading. I will be starting the June readings pretty soon, so look out for that. But otherwise than that, if you want to book a personal reading with me, the link's down below. You can go to my website if you want me to take a more in-depth look at your personal situation. The personal readings have been a lot of fun. I really enjoy them. And yeah, if you like the video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye, Cancer.